What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that's something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. We do have daily updates around the gaming world. We also have daily debates as well, and we also have announcements whether it's covering a game, show, or whatever the case may be. We do it all here. We do have the Blowout series where we play PS5, Series X, and we also have game reviews as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for us. Okay, so welcome guys to another edition of the show. I don't know how many editions of the show this is. I actually lost count. I know it's probably well over 1,000 at this point. But needless to say, if you're an Xbox fan, we have a lot of Xbox stuff to go over and discuss. And it's interesting because we're on the tail end of this year. And so December is right around the corner. The VGAs, the Video Game Awards, is literally on December 7th. So I will be streaming that. I believe the time frame on that is 6:30 to 10:30, I believe, is when the time frame is going to be. So I will be streaming that for you guys. We're hoping to see some massive announcements. We also have some confirmed stuff here regarding announcements regarding this console refresh. Lord have mercy. Microsoft just literally done with Xbox. Literally, I would say the console wars is pretty much null and void at this point. And I saw the writing on the wall a long time ago. And I was trying to tell people, like, you see, when it comes to the console space, you can see the major players, Nintendo and PlayStation. Like, Microsoft has let up off the gas since the Xbox 360. Like, the Xbox One generation was not good. And then going into this generation, I mean, it has gotten a little bit better because they have more studios and they have more games. But at the same time, the main focus is Gamepass. And even with them acquiring Activision Blizzard King, you just get that sense of feeling of, man, like Microsoft is becoming the new Sega. You know, and the only difference is with Sega and Microsoft is like, well, the Xbox console is still going, right? And they can afford for it to still go. Sega, on the other hand, couldn't really afford, you know, for the Dreamcast to keep going, hence why it's flatlined, right? And so it's like they don't have that fight in them like they used to have back in the 360 time frame. And I was very excited around that time because I was like, man, good. You know, they're giving Sony a run for their money. And I just feel like, not making excuses for Sony, but I'm just feeling like, what is it going to take for Sony to put their foot on the gas and bring back the old Sony, right? Is it the fact that Microsoft is not giving them enough competition? So they feel like, well, let's be lazy and let's not care and let's do whatever we want to do, right? Or is it something else, which we don't really know what it is, right? But at the same time, it's like both companies right now, we know that Sony is selling tons of PS5s at this point and will continue to sell PS5s. People have it to say that, you know, Sony's going bankrupt. They're going to sell out PlayStation, you know, liquidate everything, sell everything out. They're $30 billion in debt, blah, blah, blah. You know, gaming is just not the same like it used to be. You know, you have people pushing the narrative of, well, you know, Microsoft is better than PlayStation. PlayStation is better. And at the end of the day, man, when you really sit down and think about it, none of that even really matters, right? What really comes down to is the games. How are the games looking? How are the games playing? How's the story? How's the characters? How's the graphics? How's the sound? How's the replay value? You see what I'm saying? Is it fully utilizing the actual console that you're playing on? That's really what it really boils down to. None of all that other nonsense and shenanigans. And so it begs the question, like, what's next? You know, what is next? And that's what puzzles everybody's mind, is what is next, because the power narrative is out the window now. No longer we're going to be sitting here touting 13, 15, 16. Oh, and we do have some PS6 stuff to cover tomorrow. So stay tuned on the show for that one. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. Very important you stay tuned for that. But leave PS6 alone. Let's get back on course. So, you know, it's just one of those things that I've always said. Microsoft has always been that company that pushes power, right? Now, when Game Pass got introduced back in 2017, it's value now, right? And now Tim Stewart, oh yeah, it's all about how many screens can we get our games on, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Hence why they bought Activision Blizzard King. Hence why they bought Bethesda. Hence why they expanded their Xbox first-party studios, right? Because they want to be everywhere, right? And that's fine. That's completely fine. And I said this before to people. The writing has always been on the wall ever since the Xbox generation. Like, Microsoft can afford to go third party. They can afford it, right? Because they know, regardless of the fact, if they say tomorrow, hey, we're done with Xbox, you know, it is what it is. We're going to sell out the rest of the Xbox consoles we have, and we're going third party. Would you be surprised? No, I wouldn't. I would not be surprised at all, because that's literally what's going on right now. Because as Xbox gamers, as console gamers, we feel neglected. Like, we feel like the box that we own, whether it's the Series X, whether it's the S, or the 1 terabyte, as same thing, right? We feel neglected. We feel like we're not really getting, well, preferably, let me change that up a little bit. I would say the Series X, right? The Series X, not the S. The S is being utilized, right? It's an all digital console. People are buying it because it's more affordable. Yes, there is developer issues, you know, them trying to get games to run properly on there. They have to pull out certain modes and this and that, blah, 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 blah. But besides the point, right? The Series X is for the hardcore. The Series X is for the elite gamer. And that console is not being fully utilized at all. And so because of that, after countless interviews with Phil Spencer and hearing his mindset on things, it's just like, yeah, we care about consoles, but that's not their main focus. Their main focus is mobile and cloud. Those two things are their key getaway. So if all else fails, they're not worried about console sales, right? They're not worried about outselling Sony and Nintendo, because they can't do it. They just, at this point, as far as we have gotten now from the Xbox generation, the Xbox One generation, they just can't do it. And that's why Phil said what he said. Like, listen, man, we're not in the business to out console PlayStation or Nintendo because they know. And it's crazy, because what helps Microsoft to push in that direction even further would be great software, because without great software, you don't have anything. And this is what I've always tried to tell people. Forget about console wars, forget about fanboys and all that. Look at the writing on the wall, which we've already been talking about, right? Microsoft know what their limitations are, and they know they are best doing Game Pass. They're best being a third-party publisher. I saw it coming. Because truth be told, we go into the next generation. Microsoft is not worried about outselling the PS6. Heck, they're not worried about it right now. If there is even an Xbox console by then, which there probably will be an Xbox console, another Xbox console, next generation console by then. But Microsoft is not worried about sales. Sony is worried about sales. I just thought about something to add to the list here. Yeah, Sony is worried about, something just hit me. I just wanted to add that to the show notes. All right. Sony is worried about that. Sony will always worried about console sales because that's their bread and butter. Microsoft, on the other hand, they don't care. They can afford to have a gazillion amount of consoles on the market, even if people are really not buying it. Even if Sony is selling what, 7-1 or whatever the case may be. Listen, it is what it is, right? But the fact still remains, the light is dark right now on the Xbox side. Yes, they have a lot of games in the pipeline. We do understand that. But Starfield is just, you need a gazillion Starfields to revitalize the Xbox brand. Redfall, decent game now after the actual update, months after we've been waiting. Let's be real. 2022 was not a good year for Xbox, right? 21 was a solid year for Xbox, right? Let's talk about the facts, right? So moving into 2024, which we would assume that is a strong year for Microsoft, right? You have a lot of games in the pipeline. We already know all these games. You got Hellblade 2, you got Stalker 2, you got Flintlock. I believe that's a AA second party, whatever the case may be, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's, yeah. You have Avowed. You have Gears of War 6. You have Everwild. You have what else? State of Decay 3. You know what I'm saying? You got so many freaking games. Elder Scrolls 6. Like, there's so many freaking games. Indiana Jones. Wolfenstein 3. That's 10 friggin' games. And there's more than 10. There's way more than freaking 10. The roadmap for Xbox is freaking huge. There's a lot of games that I don't even remember off the top of my head that is coming out for Xbox. Now, the issue is the quality of these games. How is the QC on these games going to be? How's the quality control going to be? We've seen the likes of what happened with Redfall. Right? Starfield was launched in a better state than Redfall. Redfall was just an absolute dumpster fire. At least, I mean, yes, Starfield had its fair share of bugs and issues and stuff like that. A lot of people were salty or whatever. But the fact that Starfield was running at 30 frames on consoles, well, there's that debacle, right? Now we're moving and transitioning into a whole new hemisphere, which is 2024. And we're literally hoping that the floodgates can be open in a very special way, because we know at the end of the day, Microsoft's main focus and main push will be and continue to be Game Pass, considering now that they have Activision Blizzard King, they're dependent on that to push mobile, to push cloud, and to push more subscribers across the board, right? Remember what Tim Stewart just said, more screens. That's our main focus, even if it's on Nintendo and PlayStation, which we both know PlayStation is not going to put no doggone Game Pass on no PS5. Let's be real. You guys know me. I'm straightforward, right? But Microsoft don't care. Microsoft is like, listen, bro, as long as it has a screen, we want our games on there. Regardless of what company it is, what manufacturer it is, we want to be everywhere. And that's how Microsoft will win. So at the end of the day, yes, it's sad that Microsoft started out in the console space and we wanted them to give Sony some competition. And when it comes to consoles, but that reality is out the window. That reality is out the window. I've been fighting with myself. I've been giving them chance after chance after chance. E3 after E3. I'm rushing. I'm sitting down. Nowadays, they're saying, hold the line. I'm tired of holding the line now. E3 after E3. 3 years ago, it was wait till E3. You know what I'm saying? Wait till this. Wait till that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you wait and then you see the games and it's just under freaking whelming. It's like, oh boy. Here we go again with another CGI trailer. Here we go again. this game don't even look like it's fully utilizing the freaking Series X. And it's like, okay, that bad boy's just sitting there gathering dust. Can I get some games to actually fully utilize the box that I actually paid $500 for? It's crazy. But the writing is on the wall. And it's sad. It's really sad. And the console wars are over with, man. It's just this whole narrative about, 12 teraflops and this and that and blah, blah. Notice nobody is talking about that anymore, man. It's just, it's about the games. It's about the freak. It ain't about this box is better than this box. No. It's about the games. How good are the games? If the game is trash, then it's trash. And it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, we have to look at the narrative a little bit different here and look at it from a different lens because, you ask the average person about, hey, do you like Xbox? Do you want to play on Xbox? Maybe they might say, yeah, or maybe they might, I like Halo, like some of the older gamers. Yeah, I love Halo. I love Forza. I love Gears. But now it's kind of like, well, it's not about Halo and Gears anymore. Microsoft has shifted themselves from Halo, Forza, and Gears. Now you have all these other games surrounding Halo, Forza, and Gears, right? They got Bethesda now. They got Activision now. They got all these other new studios, Xbox new studios that they currently do have. And so they're wanting to pull away from that trio of Halo, Forza, and Gears, right? They didn't want to pull away from that, even though those games are still groundbreaking portions of the actual foundation of Xbox and will never go anywhere. But at the same time, you do have to understand that, well, Microsoft knows that if they are going to continue to be in the console space, they got to bring the pain. They got to bring the pain because Sony right now is in a very vulnerable state, right? And at the same time, I know that Sony, when their back is against the wall and they don't have any other choice, they'll strike back. And I don't know if it's going to be a good strike back or if it's going to be a mild strike back. I don't know. But I feel like with the position that Microsoft is in, they're putting pressure on Sony. They're already putting a lot of pressure on them with Call of Duty as it is right now. At just one game, because that's all Sony really cares about. Out of all the catalog of games or whatever that Activision have, all they really cared about and is still caring about is COD because they don't have a COD replacement. And they didn't feel like they had any strong DNA in their first party studios to be able to develop something that could actually go up against COD. And still to this day, there's nothing else right now. COD is literally the NBA 2K of third party games, right? And Madden, the Maddens and the FIFAs of the world. There's nothing else. You can see these little fly-by-night soccer games, fly-by-night football games, or whatever the case may be. You can see these fly-by-night Madden games. Doesn't matter, bro. It just can't put up the numbers. It's not popular enough. It's not good enough. And you hear people say, oh, nothing beats COD, right? Even though MW3 is the way it is, and people were disappointed with that game. Oh no, COD is king. COD is king. That's coming out of the mouth of gamers. Microsoft owns that IP now. So they have the upper hand on Sony in that department. So therefore, they got them where they want them. They got them in a vulnerable state. And rightfully so. And it's Sony's fault because at the end of the day, they have so many multiplayer games. So I talk about them till I'm about to just be done talking about it at this point. And are you literally exploring all your resources when it comes to your games, the multiplayer games? Because right now we're in a position where the PS5, yes, it's selling great. Yes, they just came out with PS Portal, and that is for them to engage, get people more engaged into the PlayStation ecosystem, add more retention time, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Get engagement time up there, whatever the case may be, right? And that's working because people are buying it, people are playing it, people are turning on their PS5. Okay, wonderful, right? But at the same time, we have a issue here where people are expecting, oh, where are the new Sony games at? Where are the big AAA games at? Why are we getting remasters and remakes? And it's just one thing after the other right now. Oh, where's the value in PlayStation Plus Premium? Why is it that we're streaming PS3 games and not being able to download them? There are freaking issues, right? The fact that there's a huge freaking disconnect between Sony and your freaking fans, and they're just doing whatever the heck they want to do. That is a freaking problem. Whereas with Microsoft, they try their best to be more hands-on with their fan base. They're doing everything that they can with Game Pass. And Game Pass is literally their safe haven. And they're like, hey, listen, ding, 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 ding. We want to make sure we put Game Pass on every freaking screen, whether it's your phone, your tablet, your fridge. I mean, every single device that you can think of, your Legion Go, your ROG Ally, Microsoft is everywhere. They want to be everywhere. And that was one of the big successful pitch for them to get this deal to go through is like, listen, man, our goal is real simple. You know, we're the value guys, okay? We know that we can't out console Sony. Sony have over 230, maybe 40 exclusives, blah, blah, blah. They're the kings when it comes to that type of stuff. You know, we're just a small fish in the pond. That's the narrative that they were pushing during that ABK deal. Like, listen, man, we ain't got as much, you know, exclusive games like Sony does. Sony has been gobbling up all these exclusive games for years or whatever, and we're just that guy on the block that don't have much, right? And so let us get this Activision deal so that we can add more value and add more accessibility for gamers across the world. That's their pitch. You can't go wrong with that pitch, right? Because you want more gamers to be playing games, period, right? And so it's two different lanes. Microsoft is doing their thing with the cloud and mobile and Game Pass. Sony pushing hardware, pushing consoles, right? They're focusing on mobile as well. They just did NT Soft partnership. Shout out to Jim Ryan, still there, even though supposedly supposed to be fired. Whatever. And, you know, Sony is dibbling and dabbling into the cloud. You know, they just have the 4K streaming capability on the actual PlayStation 5. And so it's a lot going on in that freaking department. And I really wanted to kind of come on here and highlight those things because, you know, it's very, very important. It's very, very important. So without further ado, guys, make sure we just got that intro out the way. Make sure y'all hit the like button, get them likes up, share the stream, all that good stuff. We're going to dive right off into the actual news. Let me go ahead and put this on the actual back end. And yeah, man, the Game Awards is right around the freaking corner. We are so close to the Game Awards at this point, and Microsoft needs a huge presence at the Video Game Awards. The fact that none of their games are nominated for Game of the Year, ouch. Yeah, that sucks. And I've always wanted Microsoft to have a Game of the Year or something, right? Just a huge presence other than just showing up with some trailers and oh yeah, and giving other awards to other companies. Nah, we want Microsoft to be able to be in there with Sony, be in the ring with Sony. That's why I said putting out good software, excellent software helps. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Lies about, oh yeah, dog, yeah, making great games don't matter. That lies. Because if you put out great games, people are going to buy your freaking console. People are going to tap into your ecosystem. Whether it's, oh, I don't care for consoles, but I like the Game Pass idea. Okay, well, that's a subscriber. Duh. I mean, it's simple as that. It's come on, man. You know? So you need games. You need games. You need good freaking games. You don't need no garbage, dumpster fire, glitchy, buggy, low frame rate mess in 2023, fixing to go into 2024. And the mediocrity is at an all-time low in this entire generation because people just don't freaking care, right? They want to settle for whatever, and that's all right because they want to sit there and defend every single thing. And it's like, guys, no. And I see some of you guys in the chat always say that, like, man, we got to stop defending these companies. Yeah, rightfully so. Don't defend defend them when they need to be, defended. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, if there's something that doesn't look right, say it don't look right. Say it don't look right. You see what I'm saying? You said Microsoft blackballed Marlon. Why? I mean, why would you think Microsoft blackballed me? For what? I've never done anything to be blackballed by Microsoft. So please explain to the chat, how is it that I'm blackballed by Microsoft? Please explain to me, how is it that I'm blackballed from Microsoft? I've never done anything with Microsoft in terms of, I've done things in terms of reviews and things of that nature, but I've never given them a reason not to work with me on anything. So, I mean, I'm speaking my mind. If they don't like me for speaking my mind, I don't care. My mind is my mind and mine alone. I'm not fixing to sit here to be nobody's friend. Like, the truth is the truth. If I look at something, if I look at a game and a game does not look appealing to me, then I'm going to say, hey, man, this game is just not really all that. Like, I think the game should be better or whatever the case. Oh, I said, not you, Marlon. Oh, okay. Got you. Because I was about to say, like, I've never done anything with Microsoft for them to do that to me at all. Like, I've always, hey, give them their flowers when it's due. Like every product that I reviewed the Series X on here. I reviewed the headphone that they had and whatever. And Microsoft Twitter account actually liked the tweet and responded to it. So every chance I get, I try to work with them. If they send me something, they send me something. Like, I'm not gonna cry about it, but I'm not fixing to sit here and be a fraud and be a liar because of products and free stuff. Like, bro, that means nothing to me. Like, I don't care about that stuff. Like, it is what it is. You get something sent, then you get something sent. The truth is the truth. But man, listen, I've said it numerous times and I'm gonna say it again. Like, Microsoft, they're in a position right now where they know what they have to do. They know what they have to do. They know what they need to do. And what they need to do is make sure that everything that's in the pipeline is good. Make sure that everything you have in the pipeline is A1 and it's really, really good. Because if it's not, it doesn't matter how much value Game Pass is offering. If the games are not good, right? If the games are not fully utilizing the console, it doesn't matter. You can have a gazillion amount of games pumping into Game Pass. You could have a conveyor belt of games going into Game Pass every month, going into Game Pass every year, every quarter, whatever, right? Doesn't matter. Because if they're trash, and you guys are not going to play them. You guys are not going to buy them. They can track, when somebody get on Game Pass and play a game and when they stop and when they get back on and how many achievements do they have and whatever the case may be, right? Like, that's the truth. So, man, listen, bro, that's just the way it is, man. That's just how I look at it at the end of the day. Make sure y'all get the likes up, guys. Share the stream. I'm depending on you guys for these streams to be successful in terms of getting more people in here that needs to be in here. So hit the like button for the algorithm. Help out the show, man. It's been very, very crazy as of late. So I need you guys to hit the like button for me. Okay, so let's get to the announcements. Let's get to the stuff that's being said right now. I do have plenty of articles to go over. We got to read into these articles and we got to discuss all the topics that we're going to be going over regarding Xbox. If you're an Xbox fan, this is the stream for you. Okay, so the major announcements, okay? Now, obviously, I'm expecting Sony to have major announcements too. Because Sony can't just sit back in the cut like that and be like, oh, yeah, we don't have to come out. We don't have to come out swing. We don't, trust me. I'm expecting, like I said in yesterday's stream, I'm expecting Sony to have some announcements at the Video Game Awards. I mean, everybody, especially if GTA 6 is going to be there. Yeah, you need massive announcements because it's brand awareness, right? If PlayStation have 3, 4, 5 different announcements, that's good. That's wonderful. That's great, right? Because yeah, oh shoot, time for me to get a PS5. You see what I'm saying? Maybe we might get a couple 2 games that we haven't seen before and they're PS5 exclusives and we're like, oh shoot, this looks fire. Oh man, I got to get a PS5. Now I got to get a PS5. Before I didn't want to get a PS5, or shoot, with these major Xbox announcements, yeah, it's time, right? So let's dive into our first story here, guys. And this is interesting because we have a massive write-up here about Mr. Tim Stewart, okay? And obviously, a lot of this has to stem from the CFO. A lot of it has to stem from opportunities with AI and how Microsoft measures its success in games and more. So it is like a massive write-up here regarding this. But at the same time, we're here to talk about the major announcements. And so Microsoft themselves, they have officially put this information out there. So this ain't no rumor or anything like that. So this is coming from purexbox.com. Xbox teases news you don't want to miss at the Game Awards. What have you got for us, Microsoft? Question mark. Now, let's kind of go into this because apparently Microsoft is sending out emails right now to certain publications. So for those of you who don't already know, the Game Awards is now just a week away, taking place on the evening of Thursday, December 7th. Xbox is formally teasing important announcements and announcements, plural announcements. Okay. So I'm going to be tuning in. I'm going to be streaming because I want to know what these announcements, these major game announcements are going to be, and other Xbox news. So it ain't just announcements in terms of important announcements in terms of games or whatever they have, but also Xbox news as well pertaining to Xbox. Now, I'm just going to go into this a little bit of the email here, but basically, they apparently send out email across the world right now, and it reads as follows. Celebrate the best games of the year and the big winners live at the Game Awards on the 7th of December at, 19:30 Eastern Time. So that's 4:30 p.m. PT. And also along with important announcements and other Xbox news you don't want to miss. Now, interesting about all these announcements. Let's talk about this. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do me a favor, turn on that post notification bell on all. Now, we do have a write-up here. I want to stress this because this write-up was put up today. So this is coming from GameHubs.com. Now, there was a lot of things that happened during the Xbox ABK / debacle with Sony. A lot of documents came out. I mean, stuff about consoles, stuff about controllers, all sorts of games, roadmaps. I mean, it was one of the biggest leaks in gaming history. Like, everything about Microsoft was put out there, right? So one would kind of scratch their heads and kind of think like, are we going to see some of these, these things that got leaked out in some show or, Xbox showcase or maybe at the Game Awards? Stick a pin right there. So Games Hub basically said that the Game Awards 2023 will feature mystery Xbox announcement. Xbox has confirmed that it will appear at the Game Awards 2023 in some capacity. Now, check this out. It says beyond this, there are also a number of in-development Xbox titles that may turn up for a new trailer. Now, here's where my little sheet comes in to coincide with what this article is saying. So basically, we're going to save the mid-generation refresh for the mid-generation refresh topic. But let's put this channel down a little bit here when it comes to game announcements, right? So they have some game announcements on this article, but I interjected some games that we could possibly see at the Game Awards in terms of these announcements that they're actually talking about. So first off the list, Marque's Phoenix Collection. This is something that we've been hearing for the longest time, being developed with Unreal Engine 5 And obviously multiplayer, being redone, whatever, on I think every single Gears. And yeah, everybody was excited about that. They were thinking that the last Xbox showcase, we were going to be getting that. We thought we was going to see that game by now, or the collection by now. We haven't seen anything on the Marcus Phoenix collection. So maybe at the Video Game Awards, if it is true, if it's happening, then we could see the Marcus Phoenix collection, because a lot of people, let's just say, are brand new to the franchise. We're on the 6th installment. We had Cliffy B recently came out and basically said, hey, Microsoft, holla at me, because yeah, we need to try to reboot Gears. I think Gears really need a reboot in terms of the actual franchise. We know Kate Diaz is pretty much taken up so far, 4 and 5 in terms of Kate and JD and things of that nature in terms of story, whatever the case may be, right? Preferably 4 was about JD, and then 5, Kate, whatever. But hey, regardless of the fact, the Marcus Phoenix collection, I think some people would probably want that, probably want to be able to, go back on the Marcus Phoenix collection. So there's that. Okay, so with this article saying here, also, new trailers or reveals at the Game Awards, Hellblade 2. Okay, so Hellblade 2, we have not seen, we've seen a little bit, at the last Xbox showcase. We just saw a trailer. We didn't really see anything, gameplay, like raw gameplay. So we didn't get no release date or nothing like that for Hellblade 2. I think that this is the time. Just like this article is saying. It's well overdue. We need a release date. We know it's coming out in 2024. We just don't know when is the exact date for Hellblade 2. So this could very well be a game that we could see some gameplay, just like the last time when it first got revealed. And we saw that gameplay, that probably about 4 or 5 minutes gameplay. Some people call it pre-rendered cutscene. Some people saying that it's on rails and blah, blah, blah. But we're expecting to see something about Hellblade 2 at the Video Game Awards next to their game announcements. Moving along, Stalker 2. Hopefully see some more on Stalker 2. We know that it was supposed to drop this year. Now it's into next year, and yeah, so we need to see some more stuff on Stalker 2 now, considering a lot of you guys have been saying, oh yeah, Marlon, Stalker 2 don't even really look all that great. I mean, it seemed like they toned down on the graphics and blah, 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 blah. So hopefully we can get to see more on Stalker 2. Now let's move along here. Perfect Dark. Listen, Microsoft, if you're watching this, listen to me when I talk to you. We need to see something on Perfect Dark. What the heck is going on? Last time I heard we're supposed to be due for some type of update on this game in the next 18 months. Listen, I'm not going to wait till no next 18 months, no half a year, nothing like that. If you should have something ready to show on Perfect Dark. Oh my God, like if it's ready, I'm not saying for you to show no unfinished garbage, but if it's ready to be shown, please show Perfect Dark, because I feel like that's another game that can really show people what the Series X can do. Forget about the S. That's obviously for the casuals. Casuals don't really care about graphics and all that type of stuff, and consoles being pushed to the limit. Casuals don't care about that. All they care about is just playing the game. They don't even give a doggone how many frames is on screen or how many pixels is on screen. They don't even give a doggone about that. What the refresh rate or resolution, they don't care about that. As long as the game is running and playing it, that's it. So I'm really, really hoping that we see Perfect Dark here, because that's a game that I actually grew up playing. Obviously, the best Perfect Dark is on the N64. Not that garbage that was on the Xbox 360. But yeah, not that dumpster fire that was on the 360 in terms of Perfect Dark, because that was not Perfect Dark. That was Perfect Dark cousin. Okay. On the N64, we had Perfect Dark, and Perfect Dark and N64 was the joint. So let's hope that we see Perfect Dark there in some capacity. Probably not going to get release date, but at least get a little bit of update on it or something like that. I think that would be really good. Moving along, Everwild. What the heck is going on with Everwild? Man, we've been hearing all sorts of shenanigans with this game. Oh yeah, Marlon. They revamping the studio and they scrapping everything and blah blah blah, all type of crap. What's going on with Everwild from 2019? What's going on with this game? The Breath of the Wild Crusher. It's supposed to be crushing Breath of the Wild. It's supposed to be similar to Breath of the Wild. Where is freaking Everwild? Obviously, we have not seen anything on this game in a very, very long time. It looks promising, but oh, yeah, Vital. Yeah, I was rocking the drip, man. They were loving the drip. I wish you were there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs, man. I told you I got you, bro. So yeah. So, you know, so I'm like, wait a minute. Where's Everwild? Where is Everwild? Like, we need to see Everwild. Like, hopefully we get to see it at the Game Awards. Some type of gameplay, some type of release date. Is it coming? Is it canceled? What the heck is going on with that joint? I want to know. Just like y'all want to know what's going on with Everwild. All right. And then we're going to get to the list of games that's actually on this actual website. But we got to get our list out of the way. Okay. Next game. Freaking State of Decay 3. Where is State of Decay 3? Listen. Undead Labs. Last time I heard, oh, they got a bunch of projects in the works. Don't care about all those other projects that you have in the works. I want to see State of Decay 3. That's supposed to be another game that is going to fully utilize the Series X. Unreal Engine 5, hello, that's supposed to be a game that really shows us. I don't think we're going to see this at the Video Game Awards. Now we are down into the wild card section now, the 50-50 section now. We're not going to be seeing no State of Decay 3. I would love to see it. I think it's going to be a good game. Undead Labs, they do good work, but I don't know. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all up. Like, I'm just going to be real with y'all. Like, what the heck is going on with State of Decay 3? So, hopefully we get to see State of Decay 3 there. I don't think we're going to get a release date, but hey, there's that. All right, let me bring the thunder just for a second. Now, this is a iffy situation, all right? But I had to do this, okay? Now, maybe we could get the first Gears of War 6 teaser. Probably not. I know the coalition have been busy helping out other studios and stuff. Probably not. But it's not out of the realm of possibilities for Gear 6 to show up. I'm not saying gameplay. I'm saying a teaser to let us know, like, oh, it's officially happening, right? What do y'all think? Probably not. I don't think we're going to see anything from Gear 6. I just had it to add it to the list, but I don't think we're going to see anything Gear. What do y'all think? I don't think Gear 6 is going to be there. I mean, maybe Marcus coming out with his chainsaw or whatever. And I don't know what he's going to say. I have no idea. But I'm just saying, just like what they did years ago with Gears 5. I don't know. I'm just saying, expecting Gear 6 teaser or something like that to actually be there. We'll see what actually happens on that one. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right. So let's switch gears here to Gears. Let's switch gears to this actual article. So they're basically saying, turn up to a new trailer and reveal at the Game Awards. Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga feels due for a long-awaited update after years of relative quiet. Xbox Fable. Oh, boy. I didn't even put this on the list. Okay? Because I was like, well, game's coming out in 2025. We just saw it at the last Xbox showcase. So I'm not expecting Fable to be there. But if Fable is there, it's there, right? But they have it on this list. They're saying Xbox Fable reboot could get another showcase following early reveals in 2023. So, again, a lot of the stuff that Microsoft has announced 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and we haven't gotten an update on them, I'm expecting that to be at the Video Game Awards, right? So whatever those games are that you guys have been waiting on, and, you know, whatever the case may be, I would really kind of expect this. So let me just go ahead and show you the actual website where we're actually getting this stuff from, and then we'll just take it from there. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, share the stream, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys. So this is the actual website, you know, Games Hub and things of that nature. They're pretty much talking about, obviously, you know, what they think would be due in terms of announcements, Hellblade 2, you know, Fable, things of that nature. And we're going to be talking about the mid-generation refresh here shortly as well. Obviously, like I said, there's other games like the Marcus Phoenix collection that is heavily rumored and things of that nature to actually be there. But we'll see. You know, like I said, we'll see. I didn't put Fable on there because I was like, well, they already showed that already. But they're saying, hey, we could maybe see something more on Fable. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Do me a favor, guys. If you are enjoying the show so far, hit that like button, hit that share button. But I'm expecting updates on a lot of Xbox games that was announced in 21, in 2020, 2019. The list goes on, 2018, even going as far back as 2018. Like, I want to see those games, you know, updates on those games at the Video Game Awards. Okay, so that's that in terms of the announcements and whatever other new announcements that they have. I hope that it is going to be good announcements, right? On top of the games that we already know about, maybe some new IPs or things of that nature. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's talk about new Xbox console refresh. No, sir. No, sir. No, none of that. None of that. Listen, man. Listen, let's talk about this refresh. Now, that's right. Refresh, right? Refresh. So, we know Sony is going to be doing a refresh. We already know this already. It's coming. You can feel it. It ain't just going to be the PS5 Slim. The OG PS5 is going to be phased out, and it's going to just be the PS5 Slim, right? Now, on the Microsoft side of things, don't know if you guys remembered when the ABK debacle was going on, the court filings and whatever the case may be, the lawyers getting involved, blah, 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 talking, bunch of stuff got leaked out. And then we saw the pill shape Xbox Series X refresh or Elite or whatever you want to call it. Remember that? I don't know, like Beats by Dre freaking looking console. It looked like a paper towel freaking console. Like a Bounty paper towel console. I don't know. But either way, that was revealed in the leak. And so this website, Games Hub, is talking about this because that could also be one of the announcements at the Game Awards. Rightfully so. Makes sense, right? Considering they just gave us the Series S. During the Xbox Showcase, they did show off the Series S 1 terabyte Black Edition, right? Now, this pill shape / paper towel looking new Xbox console, which I can pull it up for you guys if you don't know what I'm talking about. And basically, it's supposed to have a 2 terabyte of storage. 2 terabyte of storage, and it's supposed to be all digital because I have it on my notes here. It's supposed to be all digital, and it's supposed to be a 2 terabyte console. And apparently the controllers, the Xbox controllers, are supposed to be improved, and they're supposed to be like how PS5 is with the haptics and the adaptive triggers and things of that nature. I don't know, but we'll see. Now, obviously, I see the market for this, but at the same time, I'm like, well, you can play digital games on your Series X and then just having a disk drive as a focus. But I guess there's a market for it. I just don't know. Now, I think from the leaks, I think it was going to be $500. Also, the chip is going to be smaller. Basically, same chip, but on a smaller smaller nanometer, which is 6 nanometer instead of 7, apparently. But hey, so it will be more efficient over the, the Series X. I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see on that one, but I don't know. I really don't know. But like I said, and I'll say it again before, I don't know, how does this fit in? Like, how does this fit in with the market right now? Obviously, this is gonna fit in well for some people because they think, well, yeah, Marlon, it's a Game Pass machine. Yeah, rightfully so. I think now let's go over this so you guys can actually see. So here it is. Don't know if you guys remember. Let me see if I can actually big this up on screen. So codename Brooklyn, basically codename Brooklyn, and it's Series X refresh, the most powerful Xbox ever. They still touting that, most powerful Xbox ever narrative type thing. But okay, and now adorably all digital, okay? So basically, obviously, this one here is improved in terms of, well, the latency, the Wi-Fi 6E. I mean, there's an all-new South Bridge to modernize the I/O and sustainability efforts. I mean, Brooklyn will offer and deliver 4K Gen 9 console gaming with more internal storage, faster Wi-Fi, reduced power, a more immersive controller, and a beautiful redesign that elevates all the digital experience of the Xbox ecosystem. So more than likely, this might get announced because, like I said, Microsoft's biggest push right now is Game Pass. And you look at this thing, it looks like Alexa. It looks like a Beats by Dre type of device. It looks like a paper towel, like a Bounty paper towel. I don't know. It looks like it could pass for a trash bin too. But needless to say, this could be something that they could announce and could reveal at the Video Game Awards. Why not? When there's so many people that are going to be watching. Now, improved stability story apparently reduced the PCU power by 15%. New low power standby mode is 20% of the current Xbox Series consoles standby mode. Increased use of PCR on the housing to 30%, 100% recyclable packaging. So they're trying to save the trees there on that one. Giving our fans more to love, beautiful and innovative new design. I beg to differ on that round looking Bounty paper Alexa Beats by Dre looking thing. But okay, more internal storage for gamers for your games, which is at 2 terabytes. You do have a USB-C front port with power delivery, so you can be able to plug it up with a battery pack or something like that. All new, more immersive controller, which we just talked about, similar to maybe what Sony is doing with the haptics and the adaptive triggers and things of that nature, and the same great price. So same as the Series X, you're looking at $500. And one could say, well, obviously because of the improvements and also the 6 nanometer die shrinked for improved efficiency. So just like I was saying earlier, I remember reading that when the leaks came out, it is a 6 nanometer die shrinked for improved efficiency. And typically with mid-generation refresh and things of that nature, you normally get more power efficiency. They might shrink the motherboard. They might shrink the heat pipes. They might shrink the heat sinks or whatever the case may be. It just kind of really all depends on what their goal is and things of that nature. But I mean, there's that. And Wi-Fi 6E. So that is obviously Wi-Fi 6. And granted, that is good news, right? Because games are going to be able to download a lot faster, over Wi-Fi and things of that nature. And so can't say that I'm a fan of this design. I don't honestly think that if they are going to announce this, is this going to be the final design? Nah, I think this is just a rough sketch on maybe an idea of what they think it could look like or what they want it to look like, but I don't think this is going to be fine. That thing is ugly. Very, very ugly. But hey, you know what? Ugly things for some reason is always the most powerful and always the most, I don't know, better choice. I'm pretty sure the PS6 is probably going to be ugly. I'm pretty sure the PS5 Pro is going to be ugly as well. So, I mean, there you go on that one. All right. So, let's dig into the actual article. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button for your boy. Appreciate that one. So, let's dig into this article here. So, besides everything, right? With the game announcements, tying with what we talked about earlier. Now, plans for the refresh. Listen to this. Plans for the Xbox refresh consoles and controllers were unintentionally leaked as a part of court documents in late 2023. So we could see an official announcement of those. This is what the article is saying. Otherwise, titles like Avowed, forgot to add that to my list, Avowed, South of Midnight could pop up new trailers and updates. I forgot about Avowed because Avowed was not looking too hot when I saw Avowed. I was like, man, Avowed is looking like a Xbox One launch game. It did not look next gen to me. That's my opinion. That's not your opinion. You might think, Avowed is looking like the best thing since sliced bread or whatever the case may be, and it looked extra crispy like fried out bacon. That's on you. If you like what you see, hey, happy for you. Nah, that bacon is too fried to the crisp, too burnt to the crisp for me. But yeah, it need to be more moist and, hey, have a little bit of crispiness to it, but not dried out, burnt out. It's just my preference. Everybody can't like the same thing, but Avowed just did not look good to me. Okay, so there's that. So potentially we could see Avowed, South of Midnight, which I saw that during the show, and so we could get popped up updates on that. Something entirely new, which I talked about earlier in the announcements. The Game Awards has gotten away with massively surprising announcements in the past. Alan Wake 2 was a welcome reveal in 2021. So there you guys go, man. I think that the stage is open. I think we could get this mid-generation console refresh from the leaked documents, or we could see it next year. Maybe, at an Xbox showcase or whatever the case may be. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts based on everything that we actually talked about in the actual comment section. All right. Let's get to something more serious. Okay. This is crazy right now because, I'm expecting a lot of people to have things to say on this topic. Whoa. Microsoft done with Xbox. Man, oh man, the writing is on the freaking wall. I saw this coming a mile away. I knew that their main focus was Game Pass and to get Game Pass on as many consoles, as many devices as possible. Phil said it years ago. And his vision is being fulfilled. Now, I don't know if any Xbox fan don't remember, but hey, the writing is on the wall. Now, let's dig into this. This is coming from Zuby Tech. Pretty much confirmed. Now, this is something that he quote tweeted. Pretty much confirms, as they already are now and have been for a while, third-party publishers. We heard it from Satya. I mean, bro, we heard it from Phil. Listen, the writing have always been on the wall. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this one, because at this point, man, listen, the Xbox consoles are just a third wheel for Microsoft. They're just always going to be a third wheel. It's not their main focus. Their main focus is Game Pass. Their main focus is the casual gamer, which is Series X gamers, right? I mean, not Series X, Series S, sorry. Series S. Let me change that. The S. All right. That's their main focus. That's their main console. Remember, Digital Foundry said around the time of the launch of the series consoles that Microsoft flew them out somewhere. And one of the engineers told them, like, listen, the S is the main console, not the X. And so the X have always been a third wheel, right? The S is the premier console. I don't know why we're looking surprised now. that this is coming out. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. So Zuby Tech, shout out to Zuby Tech, pretty much Xbox Chief Financial Officer Tim Stewart says success for us is we can keep growing that content and service revenue double digits. If we can grow faster than the market is growing, yeah, are y'all listening? We are taking share in the gaming market. Quote, and that's where we want to be. It's a $250 billion market. We are not $250 billion. That means smart TVs. Are y'all listening? Smart TVs. That means mobile devices. That means what we would have thought as competitors in the past, like PlayStation and Nintendo. Are y'all hearing? We are going to NVIDIA's GeForce Now, their gaming subscription service. Okay. So, I mean, that is pretty self-explanatory. Pretty much confirms, as they already are now and have been for a while, third-party publisher. There it is. I don't know. What else do y'all need to see? What else do y'all need to see for this? Listen, man, at the end of the day, Microsoft don't care about winning the console race. They don't care about winning the console race, right? Because their thing is, hey, you know what? As long as our games are available on every screen, they talk about mobile. They talk about smart TVs, right? There's no mention of Xbox there. They talk about PlayStation. They talked about Nintendo. Now, Nintendo, obviously, we heard for years now that Gamepass is coming to the Switch. All now it can't reach on Switch, right? On the PlayStation side of things, not going to happen. Okay, not that's counter to what Sony is in the business to make money, not lose money. So they're not going to have Game Pass on their platform. It just ain't going to happen. You can think whatever you want to think, believe whatever you want to believe. But in terms of smart TVs, in terms of mobile, oh yeah, and that's what they're talking about. That's a multi-billion-dollar market. The mobile segment, that's where that's where they're going to make up a lot of that money. You see what I'm saying? That they just spent on Activision. It ain't gonna come from console gamers because most of you dudes, you don't care. You don't freaking care. Most of you dudes have PCs. You got so many form of devices that you can play on. Some of y'all got smart fridges that you could just grab your Xbox controller. Oh shoot. What you doing, baby? Nothing, baby. I'm over here. What you playing on? Oh, I'm playing on my fridge. I'm pouring me a cold drink. Pour me a cold drink, baby. I'm playing on my fridge, my 7-inch screen fridge, baby. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? Smart TV behind me here, you can play Xbox on there. You don't need a console. Hence why Microsoft have, been more focused on mobile and cloud. And that's what they're banking on. And obviously, that's what they know that's where the success is at for them, right? Because they know, hey, you know what? Cloud and mobile, we need to dominate in that area. If we don't dominate in that area, we're in trouble because we know that console wise, we just can't go up against Nintendo and Sony. They know that. And in order for Microsoft to do that, they would have to go back to the drawing board. They would have to go back to the drawing board and figure out ways to do this all over again in terms of fully utilizing Series X. Now, am I saying that there is nothing that we have seen so far that utilizes Series X? That's a lie, right? There are games that shows us what the Series X can do, but there's not enough. You see what I'm saying? There's just not enough. And that is just a big problem for a lot of people, including me. We getting games running at 30 when games should be at 60. People saying that they lied about the power of the Series X. All sorts of shenanigans at this point. But I don't know. Are they done? I don't know. We will see. That's why I put question marks on it. We'll see. But the wording of it and how they're talking, obviously they're preparing for the future. Obviously, they're okay with being third party. They're okay with distributing their games wherever it's needed, wherever there's a screen and Game Pass can be on there, or the Xbox app can be on there. That's it. Because at the end, you can sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm done with Xbox in terms of their consoles, but here you are on the ROG Ally. Right? Here you are on a Legion Go. Here you are on Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, are you done? Are you really done? No, you're not, because you're still gaming on, you're still playing something Microsoft, right? So if you're done, be completely done. It's funny to me, and it makes me laugh so hard when people say that they're done. Oh, I'm done with Xbox. I'm going to trade in my Xbox. But here you are on PC. Yeah, you're sitting there. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm building a PC. What are you building a PC for? Oh, yeah, to play games. I got Game Pass. What? I thought you said you were done. Whatever. So there's that. But yeah, y'all let me know y'all thoughts. What do y'all think? What do you guys think? Because like I said, I foresaw this coming, and their main focus is really not the Xbox console gamer. Their main focus is mobile and cloud. That is their main focus, and how many gamers they can get across to. How many screens they can put their games on. And the more screens that their game is on, the better for them. They're winning in that area. Sony is trying to. They're trying to expand beyond the consoles. They're trying to put their games on PC, whatever it's a year, 2 years, whatever the case may be. Sony is doing it. They're buying all type of publishers, studios, whatever the case may be, in the mobile department, because they're seeing it. They're seeing what Microsoft is doing, and they're like, man, we don't want to be, all the way at the bottom when it comes to this cloud stuff. That is why the CMA and the FTC is just like, man, Microsoft is just having way too much power, and they just have the advantage. They do when it comes to the cloud, because it's their technology that Sony is using. So, yeah, I mean, there is that. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Like I said, I'm excited for the Game Awards. Can't wait to see what the Game Awards is going to have in store for us, besides the Game of the Year awards and things of that nature and nominees and blah, blah, blah. I want to see new announcements, because right now, man, even on the PlayStation side, it is dry. It is freaking dry. I mean, all we had was just Spider-Man, you know what I mean? And everybody already finished Spider-Man. Ain't nobody else talking about Spider-Man right now to like crazy degree, as if it was just revealed or as if it's about to come out. I mean, people still talk about it, but obviously the hype has died down. People want to know what's next. People already finished Final Fantasy 16, which that is a third party, right? But hey, people want to know what's next. People want new games. People want the big AAA stuff. And so we'll see. We'll see, what happens. We'll see what Sony does. We'll see what Microsoft does at the Video Game Awards. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right. So let's go ahead and let's dig into our Q&A portion of the show. I'm pretty sure you guys have questions, concerns. What do you guys think the massive new game announcements are going to be at the Video Game Awards? What do you guys think about this new console refresh? From the leaks, from the ABK deal leaks. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Microsoft is done with Xbox? What do you guys think about all of that? Super chats are welcome. They definitely do help out our show. It's optional, but it's welcome during our Q&A session. Hit the like button. Get them likes up, because I know them likes is slacking right now. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're brand new, and share the stream. Come in with your questions and super chats if you have any. And let's get this thing on the road. All right. So Redfall is trash. Okay. Redfall is trash. All right. What else? Robbie, what's up? Yo, C Hendo. What's up, man? What's up, family? Appreciate you for being here. Make sure y'all share the stream. Hit the like button for me. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. All right. It's probably be an update. What kind of update you talking about? It says what I mean. It says by as I was done. It says I mean because I'm not a big fan of all digital stuff. Hey, I understand that. Sony is doing it. Microsoft is doing it. Trash box third party. Oh boy. You about to stir it? Why are you stirring the pot? Yesterday, we had a very, very good discussion yesterday. We had a very, very good discussion yesterday. And some of you dudes, oh boy, we were in here for a long time talking. So hopefully we can get the same flavor today. ABK update or Game Pass games. Man, I don't care about. The only thing I care about is regarding ABK is when are the games going to be hitting Game Pass, which Phil Spencer already said next year. So we might not get anything on that. About an iPhone, I don't know, man. I think it's probably going to be the same. I don't know. He said, are you going to review the new PS5 controller? What new PS5 controller? Yesterday's stream was great. Yes, it was. It was. It says you need to call out Phil Spencer, show up gameplay, all new 60 FPS Series X Game Awards. Yeah, we can only dream. You know, we can only dream. We can only dream, man. So what are some of the announcements that y'all want to see, man? Y'all quiet today, bruh. Cat man, what's popping, bro? Shout outs, man. Shout outs. Make sure y'all get the likes up for your boy. Yes, sir. We out here. We out here. We're grinding. You know the vibes. Let's get it. Says, I don't think Microsoft is done with Xbox. Hey, man. We will see. Obviously, their main focus right now is mobile and cloud. Yes, they do care about Xbox, but not to the degree that they should be. Getting a little tongue twisted there. I said Marlon is green today. He says he got that money. Ha! Speak it over my life, homie. Speak it over my life. Speak it over my life, bro. All right. Dallas, what's up? Dallas, what's up? It says, bro, it says, what's up? So if you don't like how the Xbox refresh looks, would you do it, bro? What you mean? What you mean would I do? I'll get it and review it on the channel for sure so y'all can see what it looks like. But, I mean, hey, that goes without saying, man. There's a lot of console designs that people just don't like, and that's okay. You know what I mean? But hey, if that's the way it is, that's just the way it's going to be. But yeah, I'll definitely get it to review it for sure and show it off on the channel so you guys can see what it looks like and how it performs. They say they better give us Silent Hill 2 release date. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It said Marlon, mobile and PC made the most money. Exactly. So it's a smart business move. I don't think they're completely done. Zuby Tech just be console warring on Twitter. It say we finished Spider-Man 2 now. It's back. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like like I said earlier, Microsoft is still going to be doing Xbox consoles. It's just not their main push, right? It's still going to be there, but their main focus is the cloud. Their main focus is mobile. How many screens can we get our games on? They don't care if it's on PlayStation, Nintendo, everywhere else. They don't care. You see what I'm saying? So whereas Sony's main focus is the consoles, right? Hence why we get the games that we get. Hence why, we see Sony talking about sales more than Microsoft is. And the focus, actually shifts to that. But in terms of them being done, no. I think the Xbox consoles is still going to be there for those of you who want it. But as far as their main focus, no. He says, I got invited to Suicide Squad. Oh, that's what's up, Hurricane. Hope you enjoy it. Let's see here. So, oh boy, we're getting some hot questions coming in. All right, let's see here. It says, Microsoft knows software is where the cash is. The abandoned Zune. Oh, remember Zune, Windows Phone, and PCs. Xbox will soon only be Game Pass. Oh, exactly. That's the direction that they're heading in. Devastator with the first super chat of the show. Showing a lot of love. Ending the month of November off very strongly here. Hype train. All right, let's get to this so we can get to the rest of these questions. He says, in my opinion, Microsoft is a tech and software company first. So I feel the money they made from mobile and cloud to fund Xbox, since Xbox is not a priority for them. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much for that $10. Very good super chat there. Exactly. Like I said, Xbox is more of a third wheel. Listen to Phil Spencer's interview. Like, man, listen, they're not in the business. You heard what he said. They're not in the business to out console Sony or Nintendo. They know they can't, right? But where Microsoft is really going to shine is in Game Pass and the cloud and mobile. That's where they're going to shine. Game Pass, cloud, and mobile are three of their main focus. And then Xbox. Xbox is just like at the last thing that they really concerned about. Like for console gamers who care about just gaming on consoles, okay, hey, go buy a Series X if you want the higher frame rate, the higher resolution, more storage. Well, now you can get a Series S at 1 terabyte, but I'm just saying, or you can expand them both. But I'm just saying, if you want a much more premium console, then go with the Series X, right? But Microsoft, they don't care about numbers, when it comes to their console. It's like a third wheel for them. Hence why I see a lot of videos popping up on YouTube saying Microsoft is done with Xbox. Even on Twitter. That's why I put a question mark there, because I'm like, wait, hold on. I don't think that they're completely done, but I also think that their main focus is to get Game Pass on as many screens as possible, and also focus on mobile, cloud, and Game Pass. That is their main focus and will always be their main focus, because Phil Spencer said they need to be making it in cloud and mobile. Those are the two big markets for them right now, and getting their games on more screens. Xbox, obviously, hear what Phil said. Yeah, we still care about Xbox. They care more about PC than they do Xbox. Make sense? Okay. All right. Now, let's see here. Gaming and Reaction says, if Microsoft can successfully accomplish their goal to have Game Pass on every portable electronic device, TVs, handhelds, tablets, phones, the Xbox console would phase out if the numbers show. Well, it's phasing out right now. Gaming and Reactions is phasing out right now. It's phasing out right now. Look at the sales numbers. Like, Sony is dominating. Nintendo is dominating. You know what I mean? When it comes to the console sales, like Microsoft they can't do it. They're just not into that arena to be able to out console Sony. Phil said it. So it's just not going to happen. They would have to really go back to the drawing board and find a way to push the consoles even further to where people would want to buy or buy more consoles. But when it comes to Xbox, you have unlimited options, right? You have, like you said, TVs, phones, tablets, computers, like you name it, every fridge, you name it. It's there. You know what I mean? As long as, those handheld PC devices, Legion Go, ROG Ally, facts, bro. So it's just like that's Microsoft's main focus and main push. And eventually, Xbox consoles are going to be a thing of the past, right? Because they're going to have something completely different. And remember that Xbox Keystone or something like that for $200? It's pretty much going to be a small Xbox. You remember that? It's supposed to be some type of small, super small Xbox console, and it's going to act like a Fire TV, like a Fire, those Fire Sticks or something in that vein or something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, any more questions? He says, only ponies want Xbox to phase out. Well, hey, man. Hey, like I said, the console war stuff is null and void at this point. It makes zero sense. Said, played Final Fantasy VII. Slim is out to UK today. Make sure you guys get the likes up today, man. Oh, Fahim. Oh, they're doing great, man. They're doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, bro. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button. What are some of the... I noticed y'all ain't talking about the games, bro. What are some of the announcements? I know I asked y'all earlier, what are some of the new Xbox game announcements? That's how I know when it comes to Xbox, man, it's just like nobody freaking cares. When it comes to the game announcement, what do you all want to see? Do y'all care for this new console generation? You know what? Let me do a poll because y'all not even responding. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share the stream, all that good stuff. All right. I'm just saying, if Microsoft reveals this at the Game Awards, will you buy the Xbox Series X? Hold on. Refresh. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It says, I guess I'm a pony now. Thanks. Oh, boy. Indiana Jones game? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That game, too. Wolfenstein 3. I don't know, man. I don't know. He said, I don't even know, to be honest. I feel you, man. He said, nope, next question. Dang, it shows how uninterested y'all are, man. Uninterested y'all are. It says, bro, I hope to see something from Indiana Jones, bro. I hope so, too. I hope so, too. I hope so, too. I hope so, too. Project M, we'll see. We will see. He says, a new Doom game. We'll see, my brother. We'll see. Said, Marlon, what about Death Stranding? Oh, yeah, that's PlayStation. Oh, for sure. Yes, for sure. Definitely one. And I think that's going to be there. Jeff Keighley, Kojima. Yeah, I think that's going to be there. He said, bro, people care, just not your fan base since it's mainly PlayStation fans. That is true. That is true. That is true. But I feel like a lot of these PlayStation fans say they have Xbox, right? So you would think that they would care. He said, yep, I'm a Sony pony forever because I love PlayStation. I grew up with it. It says, I'm holding out for the refresh only because I don't have the Series X yet. Makes sense. He says they're really to make a they're really going to make a Punisher game. We'll see. It says, how about Dragon Dogma 2 showcase yesterday, releasing March 22nd? Yeah, the release date was already put out there already. So, I mean, we kind of already knew that was gonna happen. Ninja Gaiden, yeah, bro. Capcom will do a remake or a new Dino Crisis game, bro. I'm not even gonna hold my breath on that one, my brother. I'm not even gonna hold my breath on that one. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not even going to hold my breath on that one, my brother. I'm going to tell you that right off rip. Right off rip. He says Kojima keeps posting Sony-related products on Twitter along with the Game Awards hints. Maybe he will be... Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Death Stranding 2. We could possibly get a release date for Death Stranding 2. What's up, Ray Shaw? Big money. That's the man right there. Modern gaming is garbage. I don't know, man. It's just it's definitely not the same, bro. It is definitely not the same. It's definitely not the same. That's all I can say. It's definitely not the same. As long as the new game announcements are garbage, I don't care as much. Hey, I feel you. I feel you, bro. First lady in the house. Let's go. Shouts to the wife, man. Always supporting. It says, I just got me a Nintendo Switch. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Cat man in the house. Let's get it popping. Imagine knowing what released in 2023 and saying modern gaming is the... Hey, bro, KTC. Everybody is different, bro. Everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like what they like. Everybody want to play what they want to play. So it's different, bro. Every different strokes for different folks. Like 2023 was a great year for third-party games. Everybody knows that. Everybody. First party, not so much. Besides what? Spider-Man. Besides Starfield. What are you gonna say? Redfall. I mean, Final Fantasy. Third-party game, which is a console exclusive. Like, come on, man. Everybody knows this. Dry Station 5 should be back. PS3 era games. Oh Lord, Dry Station 5, huh? It says, hope all is well with you and the fam. Much love, salute. Hey Ray, much love, man. Great to see you here, man. How is you and the wife doing, Ray? We know you the man, bro. Listen, I can't be the man if you're the man, Ray. You the man, bro. You the man. I wish I was like you, boy. Let's see here. He says, I had the light, but I finally got the big boy playing Animal Crossing, enjoying that because I work so much. Hey, I feel that, man. I feel that. Kevin, what's up, man? How you doing? Doing good so far, man. You know, just grinding, man. Just trying to end the month off strong. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just here. He said, what wife? Okay. Keep on, man. Keep on. Keep on. You hear? Talk about what wife? You just must love getting yourself in all kind of commotion. It's all right. Talk about what wife? Okay, bro. Keep on. He said, Marlon, I'm making a presentation to improve the Apple iPhone, and I would love your feedback on it. I'll send it to you via email. Okay, all right, Brown. My man. Appreciate that. It said, hey, Omar David. Shout outs, man. Says, salute, chat, Marlon. Think those speculations about Capcom big release to investors early next year was DD2 instead of Monster Hunter. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But I also think that they have something new, that we don't know about. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why we got the rumor that we wasn't gonna really get any remakes or remasters. Cause man, listen, the Resident Evil games are welcoming, but at the same time, it's just like, come on, man, we need some new stuff. Same thing, the same frustration people are sharing when it comes to Sony. Like, man, we need some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. We do need some new stuff, bro. Like, we really do. We do need some new announcements. It says, fanboys, console wars, all stupid. It says, I'm not a fanboy. I got PS5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam Deck. I just like playing games whatever platform it's on. Facts, man. It says, I wish PS3, PS2, and PS1 games were backwards compatible on PS5. I know. That would be the dream. Hey, don't lose hope. Maybe the what's that console? PS6. Maybe the PS6 might do it. But that's so far away from now. I mean, I don't know. We know Mark Cerny, the GOAT, right now is busy. Oh, extra busy. Because, these companies, they like to plan ahead. So PS6 is already planned ahead, already thought about. They've been researching it for years and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see if PlayStation 6, which we're going to talk about in another stream or whatever. We'll see. We will see, my G. We will see. We'll see what happens there. Make sure y'all get them likes up. Get them likes up for the show. Get the likes up for the show. All right, let's go. It says, I hope Xbox are not giving their exclusive to PlayStation and Nintendo, but PC makes sense. I know, but again, their goal is to try to put their games everywhere, anywhere, you know? And so, I mean, it sounds so much like a third-party publisher to me. But hey, it is what it is, you know? Third-party publisher with the benefits of having their console on the market. It said there's more baby games on the shelves Tuesday. Oh boy. All right. Keep hitting that like button for me, guys. He says, you know something? Nah, I don't know nothing, bro. I've always said a million times over, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Always say that. I don't know nothing. I don't know anything that's going on. I don't know nothing. I ain't an insider or anybody like that. I don't know a darn freaking thing. I don't know nothing. Period. What's up? My man says, hello, Marlon. What's up, guys? What's going on? No notification didn't work, my G. I know, man. I know. I'm sorry, bro. That's why I said everybody who is in the stream, make sure you turn on the post notification bell on all, because I don't know, man. It's just crazy. All right, let's see. It says, yeah, I have PS Plus Premiere. Too many games. Oh, premium. I couldn't even see that. Premium. Okay. So you're enjoying. So in other words, you're enjoying PlayStation Premium. That's what's up, man. Listen, I'm happy to hear that. Make sure y'all hit the like button, guys. Come in with your questions. You have any more questions, any more concerns? Feel free to share all of your questions. Yesterday the chat was on fire during the Q&A session because people just had a lot to talk about, had a lot to say. I mean, I don't know. I guess people are just like, Xbox games, announcements, don't care. You know, we'll see, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Gaming right now is at a standstill, you know, because people want new announcements. It says, bro, do you not like the Xbox refresh because no, the design of it. I don't mind the digital stuff because I do get a lot of stuff in for review digitally, so I don't mind it. Boss Sean, my man, appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. Says that Xbox hat is fire, brother. Thank you so much, man. King Webb says Xbox acquisition will be at the TGA. Xbox acquisition? What kind of acquisition? What kind of acquisition? Because they just got the ABK deal, so I don't know what kind of other acquisitions you're talking about. All right. Let's see here. It says the only Xbox IP I'm really interested in at the moment is Fable. Everything else is kind of, oh wow. So you don't care about Hellblade 2? You don't care about really? You don't care about Hellblade 2? You don't care about State of Decay 3? You don't care about Perfect Dark? You don't care about Indiana Jones? You don't care about Wolfenstein? What? You don't care about Gears of War 6? Marcus Phoenix Collection? I don't know. Maybe you're not impressed. Maybe you're just one of those gamers that are just, Marlon, Well, sorry. Things are not working in your favor. For when it comes to Microsoft. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys. Please get the likes up. I appreciate you guys. It says, are you revisiting, is it Batman 2022? Arkham Knight, I haven't played that in a long time. In a very, 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 very long time. I haven't touched that in a long time. So I don't know, man. Final Fantasy 16 was definitely fire. Yes. He says, it's not that I don't care. It's just not enthused too much. He says, for those yet. He says, they could show them and I'll get hype. Okay, that's cool. That's what's up. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the show on the road. Let's go. Def Jam. Yeah, we ain't getting no Def Jam, bro. Man, it's sad. It's very, very sad. But we ain't getting no Def. I'm just gonna act like I didn't see that. Yeah, we not getting no Def Jam, bro. As much as I would want them to do a Def Jam, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. At least not this generation. We just not gonna get it. We just not gonna get it. So we could say whatever we want to say, do whatever we want to do. It's just not gonna happen. You know, from when? From way back when we were supposed to get that. From way back when, right? From way back when we were supposed to get that. Not happening. Not yet, Mustar. Not yet. From way back when we were supposed to get that, right? Remember? Oh yeah, Marlon, we supposed to be getting. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. It says we're getting undisputed boxing. Not everybody's into boxing like that though. He says I will watch all you guys and girls on YouTube and your gaming channels. I'm still looking forward to a lot of games still. Okay, got you. Said Marlon, you are going to watch the what? I can't see it because of this thing right here, the little emote thing. Xbox event today at 8. What Xbox event? I heard about no Xbox event. Probably not. If it ain't nothing major, probably not. It says, bro, other than Starfield, Xbox ain't really got no games I mess with like that. Wow. Man, that sounds surreal right now coming from some of y'all. Well, not really, because most of y'all are PlayStation fans. So, what do you expect? What do you expect, right? What do you expect to hear? He says, I love PlayStation Plus, but Sony needs to fix the streaming issues. We'll see, my brother. He says, how the narrative went from Xbox has no games to please Xbox go third party. Oh, boy. I'm telling y'all, man, stuff is crazy around here. I've already said so many times about what I said, so I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again. But hey, we'll see, man. It says how many AAA Xbox console exclusives in the last few years. Well, I mean, you got Forza, you got Halo. You got Forza, Halo. You had what is that game called again? Hi-Fi Rush. You have Redfall. You got Starfield. Forza Horizon. You got Forza Motorsport. I mean, what else am I forgetting? I know there's another game. What's that game called again? There's another game I'm forgetting about. Can't even think about it right now. There's another game that did pretty well for Gamepass too recently. High on Life or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. He said, nah, bro, I've not tried that yet. He says, bro, Batman Arkham Collection, bro, Switch. I need to pick this up. Oh, that's what's up. He says, all trash. Oh, wow. Wow. I can't with you guys, man. All trash. So you don't like none of those games? You don't like Halo? You don't like Forza Horizon 5? You don't like Forza Motorsport? You don't like Hi-Fi Rush? Starfield? Redfall? Come on, man. You got to like at least one of them, right? He said all trash. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He said all trash. Indiana Jones. Yeah. Indiana Jones is exclusive to Xbox. That's Bethesda. So, yeah. Yes, people saying Hi-Fi Rush is not good. So, I don't know. I hear like you know, from both sides. Some people that actually played it say they enjoyed it. Some people saying, not their cup of tea. Just kind of all depends, I guess. Devastator says, and this coming from someone who actually like Xbox. Xbox is just dead for me until they just drop in stuff. Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. People are tired of Gears and Forza and Halo, and people are just tired of that type of stuff, I guess. I don't know, man. Exactly. Stirring the pot, as usual. You know, people like to stir the pot, so let them stir the pot all they want. That's all right, man. As long as we playing games, we all winning, bro. As long as we playing games, we all winning. Let's see here. GTA 6 is going to be so amazing. I hope so. I played Sunset Overdrive on Series X. That's what's up. It says they're true Sony pony fanboys, of course. They're going to say it's trash. Oh, God. Hey, man. Hey, facts. Let's see here. It says ready for Vice City again. I don't know, man. I don't think we're getting anything in Vice City, but we'll see. Probably, I don't know. We'll see, Para. We'll see. It says what happened to Gear 6 game? It's still in development. Hopefully we get to see it. A teaser, but probably not. It says Xbox has become lazy box. Oh boy. Hey, Cat Man, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Yeah, gaming is just not the same, and people are waiting for major announcements. That's what a lot of people are waiting on, is like major announcements. So, I mean, we'll see, man. You know, we'll see. Make sure y'all give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Help out the stream. It says what I don't realize. It says we need both in the space. Exactly. What people don't realize. Exactly. Yeah. Because Sony needs some competition. Big time. In the console space. Nintendo as well. You know what I mean? And it's sad, man. It's sad to see where we at right now. But hey, we'll see what pans out. It says I'm ready for that GTA 6 trailer. Oh, boy. I know you're going to lose your mind, right? We'll see what happens. PC gamers say at most Starfield is trash. It says ponies were crying not to have 10 out of 10 masterpiece on PlayStation. Oh boy. It says Marlon, out of all them Xbox games, say you name how many nominated at the Game Awards. Yep. Nominated for Game of the Year? None of them. Brute Force, I remember that. Yo, shout outs. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, man, for stepping up with the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I definitely do help out our show to keep on going. Says, I think it's funny how PlayStation fans always saying every Xbox game is trash. Oh, yeah, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true, man. It's true. Oh, it's a thing. You know what I mean? Nothing on Xbox is good. Everything is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Starfield, good game. Not the best game in the world. For me, it's a good game. Forza Horizon 5, amazing game. Okay. What else? Hi-Fi Rush, I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. High on Life, I played it a little bit. Just not my cup of tea. Halo, the multiplayer after a while was kind of okay, but the single player is not like Halo 1, 2, and 3 and Reach, in my opinion. But you know, Halo Infinite was okay at best. But yeah. Black Bruce Lee, what's poppin', bro?
It's over 9,000.
What's poppin'? GTA 6 is canceled again? Nah, man. Nah, bro. You crazy? They can't miss out on all that bread. Man, GTA 6 is going to move consoles, bro. GTA 6 is gonna move console, bro. I don't know. Like, let me ask y'all this. I wanna know. This is gonna be a poll that I wanna know about. So let me see this. What? Hold on. All right. So, what console do you play GTA on? That's what I want to know. I'm telling you, GTA 6 is going to move consoles. It's going to move consoles, bro. Man, just wait. Just wait. GTA 6 about to be crazy. You better make sure those hardwares are ready. Make sure y'all, that's why I'm trying to prepare myself right now. I'm being smart with it right now and preparing myself, because when some of these games drop, like I don't just want to play them on console. I want to play that on. I want to get back into PC gaming like I used to. There's just so many games that I want to see the better version of on PC. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have the hardware for it, you just don't have the hardware. But man, with these Unreal Engine 5 games, oh my God. Yeah, bro, PC all the way. I'm thinking next year that's why I'm trying to get everything in order right now, because I got to be smart with it. Like, really want to get back into PC gaming and start streaming some more PC games for 2024. I'm telling you guys, GTA 6 I know is going to look crazy on PC. Run like, man, oh boy. Man, I'm telling you, bro. GTA 6 is about to be crazy, bro. It's about to be crazy. Trust me when I tell you. Rockstar knows that they got to deliver. I can just imagine how that's going to look. I mean, the chat's going to go 1,000 miles an hour. I'm going to tell you that right now. 1,000 miles an hour when GTA 6. There's going to be so much discussion. Right now, the chat is dead. Literally dead right now. But trust me when I tell you, when GTA 6 gets announced, everybody's going to be talking. Chats are going to be going like this. Everybody going to be yapping away. They got something to say. Now, ain't nobody got nothing to say now. Nobody ain't got nothing to say now. Everybody's like, man, I'm waiting on this. Man, I'm waiting on that. Like, nobody's really, gaming is at a standstill right now. Everybody's going back to their back catalog of games, playing stuff that they already, they were already playing before, and they just want to finish up. People are just waiting on GTA 6 trailer right now. People are waiting on the Game Awards to see what new announcements are there. Gaming is at a standstill right now. But I'm telling you, that's why I said, like, when the news is popping, oh boy, everybody talking. Everybody talking then. Everybody got something to talk about then. I guarantee I've been doing this since I was 18, bro. I've been doing this for over 20 years already. I'm going to tell you this right now. As somebody that's been a part of this industry for years, listen, when the massive news drop, oh man, that's when you see people that you haven't seen for 2-3 years out of nowhere. You're like, wait, what happened, bro? Like, now you just come into the stream now? Yeah, because of the news. Oh man, I heard PS6 got announced. Oh man, PS5 Pro, and everybody talking, oh man, I'm going to buy this. Oh man, that's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. So that's just the way it is. Devastator, Xbox isn't going anywhere. It's just going to evolve into something else like you earlier. They probably become like a fire. Yep, exactly. Like I said, Xbox is still going to be relevant. Xbox is going to be like it's always going to forever be a third wheel for them, but they're going to continue to distribute their games how they see fit. Third party, second party, first party, whatever the case may be. As long as it's in the Game Pass, they're trying to get Game Pass on as many screens as much as possible. And, obviously they're not going to give up on Xbox. They're going to keep on going, as far as they can go with it. 68% of y'all saying PlayStation. Of course, y'all would say PlayStation. Of course, y'all would say y'all play GTA on PlayStation, which, if I remember correctly, ain't more people play GTA on PlayStation consoles than any other console. If I remember correctly, because I remember GTA 5, I think it was the same thing. Like more people was playing on PlayStation than they do any other console. Maybe not. I don't remember. But do y'all have any more questions? Any more concerns? Anything else, guys? Anything else y'all want to share? Anything else? We got one more day left before the month is out. One more day left before the month is completely out. And then we're going to move over into December. And then next Thursday, that's where I think we're going to get some major announcements. And then things will be back into full effect in December, and then January things will start to take off. So we'll see. Revolver, hey, God bless, bro. Appreciate that. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Alpha says, yup. He said that's why Sony will probably get the marketing rights. Hey, exactly. It says, much love, Marlon. It says, we'll catch. Hey, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. It said, Marlon, you doing Christmas shopping? Nope. Ain't got the money for that right now, bro. money over here. Nah, man. Very, very little right now. So, nah, man. I don't really have anything to do. Probably a few stuff here and there, but nothing major. You know, I ain't got the money like that for that right now. It says, bro, I'm playing GTA 5 on Series X, bro. Oh, that's what's up. Man. It says we need trillions when Sony got that Xbox tax. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Here y'all go with that Xbox tax stuff. Oh, boy, I tell you. I tell you, you guys are something else. But anyways, at any rate, thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. I'm going to go get me some food. And I got some other stuff I got to be doing. So I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button for me, guys. Share the stream. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates. Please help me get the likes up on the show. Having the likes up on the show definitely does help. I will be having timestamps for those of you who need it. For those of you who are going to go back and rewatch the stream, I appreciate the rewatchers and everything. I appreciate you guys. Those of you who stepped up and donated a super chat to help out the show, I appreciate you. Those of you who helped out with the likes, I appreciate you. Those of you who subscribe to the channel, I appreciate you. Just make sure you do your part in hitting the bell. All right. Love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. And have yourself a great afternoon. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Peace.